Painting and sculpture to me is like different instruments in an orchestra. Each one has its part to play. For me, it was a different instrument in my orchestra to express that what I wanted to express. Therefore, I've spent a large part of my life exploring sculpture. I was approached by a representative from AVBOB. They wanted a piece of work to communicate with a broad spectrum of public the sense and the services that AVBOB offers. I had a piece of work at that time, a small piece called The Guardian, which is a larger figure accompanying or protecting a smaller figure. The larger figure represented for me AVBOB, a company who offers care and assistance to people in a stressful situation. And this piece seemed to do just that. Warren, I met 30 years ago when I think him and his brother, or brothers, I'm not quite sure, started their foundry. And I know I was one of their first clients. And I've seen them develop the foundry to a wonderful service and ability. I have really great appreciation for the quality of work that they do and the interest that they give their clients.
We've been working with Wim for many years. He was one of the first artists that we started working with. Wim had his own little foundry at home, but on a very small scale. So when he was doing bigger works, he would produce waxes and he'd bring us the waxes. So more recently, Wim gave us a phone call and he was super excited. He had this project he needed to discuss with us. So he came out, he presented these pieces to us. He said, Warren, we need to produce these pieces in concept with the building that they built, the location, the space. They decided they wanted these in 3 meters. So this business called Sculpture Casting Services. So you bring us your artwork and we'll turn it into a sculpture for you.
Elongated head comes a long way. We've seen in the South American rock carvings and sculptures that there was an elongation of the heads. We've seen in the Egyptian sculptures and paintings, wall decorations, that there's an elongation of the heads. To me, that elongation represents your intellect, your brain, so to speak. And the figure represents submission to a greater force than intellect. In other words, your faith, whatever religion you may hold. So I wanted this piece to express a timelessness, the sense of dependability. In this case, the public can depend on AVBOB to take care of those problems which they might find difficult at some point in their life to handle.
It's nice working with Wim because, you know, if an artist is excited about his work and he comes and you can feel that excitement, and we have the privilege of trying to assist him to achieve his vision. Wim is a very talented artist. He loves this specific art form and conceptualizing them into 3D models. This particular sculpture really ties in well with what AVBOB's mission is as a business and trying to create an image that people can relate to. And that's beautiful about these sculptures. They really do that. And they will stand there forever, which is great.
As for the employees at the head office of AVBOB, I hope that in approaching and entering their building and being exposed to the sculpture, possibly on a daily basis, that they realize that wonderful service and of comfort and surety which they offer the public. I hope again that the public will see in the sculpture, this is a company I can trust, this is a company who will look after me, and they will give me satisfaction, and they will help me and my family through hard and difficult times. I also know that AVBOB does services beyond the normal concept of AVBOB. They also uplift communities, and I hope this sculpture brings the idea of care, help and protection. My idea is to use art to create joy and pleasure. Art is a higher form of expression, and I believe it should be used to bring joy to people and to show people the possibilities of pleasure and the goodness of art.